Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Medieval Times. Last time, oh god, I think I left us off right here before we fooled around with the orc. And yeah, he thinks we've slept with him before. I guess technically we have. I mean, I didn't, but it's like, even if you don't choose an option in this game to do it with someone, you basically still did it. It just, I don't know, the game's weird like that. But yeah, I guess it makes it easier to write for. If I could be honest, completely honest, I want one last time with you. The last time was something. You read my mind, haha. I don't mean to, to steal your cream and run, but it's just the way it has to be. Okay, boy. I hope to see you again soon and take care. I will, you too. What? Oh, I guess, okay. Just a little bit odd phrasing. I guess that's just medieval phrasing. After Amok's house, Bennett went back to the black market to see if he could find Conrad, and he couldn't leave without saying goodbye to his best friend. And as expected, Conrad was there. Conrad. Bennett, how are you? Fine, we can talk for a moment. Sure, follow me. Didn't we already have relations with him one last time with Usher? Maybe we'll do it again, I don't know. Bennett follows Conrad through the black market alleys. I mean, I'm just assuming we see another man, and I'm just assuming we have to sleep with him. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'm underestimating Bennett. Maybe he's capable of more than just intercourse. I don't know. Until they arrived to a small house, it seemed to be where Bennett was staying. Where Conrad is staying. You're living here? Yes, for now. Doesn't have the super luxuries, but it does its job. Haha. Come, sit down. I'll get you something to drink. I know you came here to talk about what happened yesterday with your father. But believe me, Ben. No, I'm not here for that, but thanks for reminding me. What happened? Nothing, I just come to say goodbye. I'm leaving town for a while. What do you say? Wait, Ben, it's not so bad. What happened yesterday, it was just... Listen to me, Conrad. It has nothing to do with what happened yesterday. Really, believe me. And why are you leaving then? Something happened? Nothing happened. I just need to make this trip. Look, Bennett, we know each other since we were kids. Something is going on and you're not telling me what. You would never leave just like this, just because. Bennett thought a little, and he knew that Conrad wouldn't let him leave without telling the truth. He knew him very good. Well. Listen, promise that what I'm going to tell you, you won't say to anyone, please. And like that, Bennett told everything that was happening to Conrad. Okay, now it all made sense. I need to do this, Conrad. Yes or yes. I understand you, Ben. You from childhood, and I know you've always wanted to know more about your mother and why she did leave you and your father. Why didn't we ask her dad? And believe me, I understand you perfectly. You don't have to explain anything. I do the same thing. I mean, would our dad Usher, let me just say Usher instead of saying dad. Would Usher, would he really keep secrets from us? After what we've done with him? I mean, I feel like we've done something that is beyond anything a father and son should do. I mean, what's the point of keeping secrets about mother anymore? It's like, I don't see the point in it. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just asking you to take care of yourself, please. I mean, we haven't even tried to ask him. Thank you, Conrad. I wanted to ask you, please take care of my father. Yeah, he's going to take great care of him. Both he and Amok. Yes, sure, you don't even have to ask that. Gross. Both stay talking for a bit about the order. After a while, Bennett begins his way home. Take care, my friend, and please let me know if something happens. Yes, relax. As soon as I can, I will get in touch. I love you. Me too. Now all that remained was to say goodbye to his father. Arriving home, he sees Usher working in the smithy. Father. Hi, son. How are you? Everything's fine. Do you have a moment? Look, if it's about what happened yesterday, you can forget. I just love this. It's like, we gotta talk to both of them. It's like, look, if it's about what happened yesterday. Oh dear heavens. Daddy, no, it's not about that. And what do you mean it'll never happen again? Maybe I want it to happen again, Daddy. No, it's not that. I need to talk to you about something else. What's going on? Bennett didn't know how to tell his father, so he just chose the most simple way, the simple truth. I'm leaving for a while. What do you say? I'm going to make a trip, and I'm leaving for a while. What are you talking about, son? Is this a joke? No, father, I really have to do this. Huh? Wait, how? Really, if this is about yesterday, believe me. No, listen to me. It doesn't have anything to do with yesterday. I mean, how could it not have something to do with yesterday, right? But I don't understand anything. What are you talking about? How is it that you're leaving? Yes, father. I have to make this journey. Believe me. I need to. Are you joking me? This is about yesterday, isn't it? You think I could joke about something like this? You better be joking. You can't leave me. You tasted so good, son. Father, please, don't say that. That's creepy. Listen to me, father. Don't be like this. It is a simple trip. I'll be back in a while. God, look at his face. I mean, no, look at Bennett's face there. Look at it. It's so... Ugh. And how do you want me to get? And how do you want me to get? My own son came right off the bat. Wait, my own son came and right off the bat? By came, how do you mean that? Tells me that he's leaving without any explanation. Yeah, seriously, by came, how do you mean that? Like I came here? Or last night I came? You know, it's like, Look, Bennett, go home. We'll talk about it later. I can't talk about this stupidity right now. I have work to do. Listen, don't get upset. Trust me. I really have to do this. I need you to... Daddy's just upset that he's losing the best night that he ever had of his life, and he's never going to have it again. Does anyone else feel icky? I really have to do this. I need you to understand. There's not going to be a later. No, of course not. Wait, don't scream. Look, Bennett, I'm going to make it very clear to you. If you leave, don't think of coming back. But, Father... You're not going to abandon me like your mother. If you decide to leave, it's forever. Because as far as I'm concerned, I will no longer have a son. Bennett was getting a knot in the throat. He cannot keep going with this conversation. It's clear that no matter how hard he tries... No matter how hard he tries to his father, he wouldn't see reason. And if he told him the truth, it would be even worse. Father... You have already made up your mind, and I made mine. I don't want to see you again. Get out of here. To me, you're nothing now. Bennett couldn't believe how wrong all had gone. So tired and with a broken soul, he enters the house, picked up some things, and wrote a letter to his father. Dear Father... no, let's cross that out. Dear Daddy, last night was the best night of my life. I really didn't want to have to leave. Bye, Father. I hope you can understand. Usher kept working, and ignoring Bennett completely. Take care. Oh my god, look at their tears. Ugh, they're such ugly criers. Bennett was heartbroken. He knew it was unlikely that his father would take his departure well, but he never thought that it could be so wrong. Bennett's soul was broken leaving his house and his father, without ever giving him a hug. So without being able to, he got down his head and walked through the woods to meet Garrett. Oh yeah, this guy. Ugh. Well said, Bennett. Wasn't I doing some kind of French thing for him? I don't know how to do a French accent, but I'm just doing a stereotypical offensive French accent. Yes. Okay, I see. It's been a hard day. Without anything more to say, both started their way to the order. After almost a week of traveling, almost without crossing words between them. Dude, this is a big place. We are all here. A faraway scream is heard from the fort. You know he's French because he does the Far away, a scream is heard from the fortress walls. Okay. Hi there. Knight Garrett has returned. Both keep walking towards the huge fortress door. Before closing the door, or crossing the door, Bennett looks up from the same. Mother. End of first season. Aw, we met our mom just like I thought. She must be getting so much animal tail. Oh my god. And we're gonna... Ooh, I know there's gonna be an option for it. There has to be. Oh. Oh, it runs... It's in the family. End of the first season. To be continue. Marugo. What? I guess these are the patrons. So, I guess that's the end of the first season, but the second season has already begun. So, I guess I will go ahead and just start it up right now. For you, it'll just be a little jump cut. See you momentarily. Alright, guys. So, apparently you have the option to choose to stay in Nemerion? It says in the previous chapter, Bennett decided to go to the order or stay in Nemerion. I don't even remember making a choice. Genuinely, I don't recall making a choice. So, that's weird. Well, we're in the order. But I don't remember there being a choice. Maybe there was. Maybe there was one choice way back when. I don't know. Who's sword fighting? Mother, why are you dressed like a night walker? Bennett couldn't believe it. Was it really his mother? Or was his mind playing tricks on him? How is it possible that she looks the same as when Bennett was a child? I mean, it's been what, 15 years since you last saw her or something? I mean, she might not look that different if she's taking care of herself. I don't know. Mother. Son. Updated character bio? Excuse me? There's a character bio in this game? Not that. I don't know what this inventory is for. We've never used it. That's just saving and loading. Yeah, I don't... Extra content? Okay. This is, something that I gotta mark down, cut out. But, I guess this is, I think this is, no, this isn't for Patreon. This is just stuff you earn with gold, I think, by having relations. Interesting. Never even knew that was there. What else is here? What is BIOS? Oh. Hi, Mum. Daughter of the renowned leadress of the... I think I'm getting spoiled. Let's not read it. I think I'm getting spoiled. Oh my god, what is this love meter with Mom? Okay, like, I'm sorry. So we don't have BIOS on anyone else? I guess not. I don't... Maybe BIOS was just added in this version of the game, or in Season 2? Alright, I guess that's everything I need to look at. Yeah. I guess I can't earn gold anymore, though, because I left town, huh? Huh. I really didn't do that stuff too much. Maybe I'll make another video where I just go back and earn a bunch of gold and do that stuff? I don't know. Because I really have not earned much gold. Or done any of the extra scenes or unlocked those extra gallery stuff. Okay, anyway. Long aside. Anyhow. I can't believe it is you. Yes, son. It's me. Tell me it's not a joke. Come on, give me a hug. I already hugged you, you demented... You demented old bat. Oh, he looks a little too happy. Mom, you smell as good as I remember. Oh, Mommy. Bennett. I can't believe how you look. You haven't aged at all. You look the same as when... Yeah, really, look at the Nightwalker. Alright, I mean, maybe she's like a... She looks like a fighter, like a fighter slash Nightwalker. Like, she has to go kill a few dissidents, but then she also has to fool around after. And you are... Ugh, Mommy, I mean... That's normal to say, but in the context of this game... Please don't, Mommy. And you are more handsome. I can't believe how much you've grown. Bennett couldn't believe he was standing in front of his mother. It was like a dream come true. And you can't imagine the joy it gives me you're here, Ben. You can't imagine how much I've missed you all these years. Me too, Mom. How many times I dreamt of this moment to be able to hug you again. Maybe I should try to make your voice more sexy sounding. Can I make a sexy sounding voice? A stereotypically sexy sounding voice? Come on. Let's get inside. Well, they talk on their way to the Great Hall. Son, I remembered that I had some things to settle back in the barracks. Make yourself comfortable, and then we will continue talking. Come, Bennett. Follow me. I'll show you to the barracks. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Bennett joins Garrett to the barracks. He couldn't say a single word of how excited he felt. Told you that you would find answers here. Yes, it is true. You don't know how much I thank you. Ha ha ha. You don't have to thank me. Well, here it is. This is your room. Get inside. Oh, hello. I think I see one cutie. I spot a cutie. As soon as he enters the room, Bennett sees 4 boys. They're going to be your roommates. Hello, boys. Meet Bennett, your new roommate. Bennett, meet your roommates. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh my, you got some big eyes. He is Alliard. This is going to be too many voices to do right off the back, so, hi, Bennett. Nice to meet you. We're just going to give repeat voices. We can't do anything about that. Oh, they all kind of have big eyes. Are Bennett's eyes that big? I don't know. I don't know. Brayden? Well, flashbacks intensify. Oh, dear. He is Brayden. Hi, Bennett. Yeah, I don't like how you look. He is Drake. Hi, Bennett. Nice to meet you. He is Walden. Hi, Bennett. It's a pleasure. From now on, they will be your roommates, and above all, your brothers in arms. In arms? What are we doing here? A pleasure to meet you all. Ugh, Bennett looks really... Did Bennett not look awful right there? Like, does he not look disgusting? What's wrong with his hair? He looks terrible. I'm sorry. Guys, be nice with him. No strange things. He is the son of the High Priestess. Garrett. And everyone laughed at how uncomfortable Bennett got by Garrett's comment. I mean, we haven't even been directly told that our mom's the High Priestess. I happened to read it in the bio, and he happened to allude to it just then, but no one actually directly told me that previously. Weird. Well, tell us something about you, Bennett. What can I tell you? I live in Nemirion. Sorry, I used to live with my father. What did you do? Blacksmith. Actually, my father was the village blacksmith, and I helped him in the forge. Oh, nice. You're going to get along with Allard. You're a blacksmith? No, I'm still an apprentice, but I like it a lot. Yes, it is a passion. Yes, don't even deny it. Wait, don't even say it. Now they're gonna spend hours talking about red-hot irons. Ha ha ha. Shut up, Brayden. What are you laughing at? Hey, easy, Allard. Don't be like that. It was just a joke. You really seem to be like brothers, haha. Don't doubt about that. We are all brothers here, above all things. You will understand with time. I would like that. Bennett is an only child, so the idea of having brothers, like they said, it was something he imagined many times. But he really likes that feeling of unity and brotherhood that everyone makes him feel. If something could be seen, that was beyond the jokes. They were really connected, like a big family. Something deep inside which gives him peace, which makes him feel that coming to the Order was the right choice. I can't wait to become Cream Brothers, you know? That's gonna happen eventually. Tell us, how did you come to the Order? One day I met Garrett, and he offered me to come here. But I wasn't going to tell them the truth. He still didn't have enough confidence in them, because Garrett brought him here to the Order. Wow, really? Yes, why? The most common way of belonging to the Order is that your own family or village delivers you in exchange of their protection. What did you say? Yes, it's like Drake says, the families and sometimes villagers deliver someone to the Order. A very young child in exchange of protection, and of course some gold as well. But to protect them from what? From the creatures and monsters, of course. Bennett was completely in shock with what his roommates told him. When Garrett offered him to join the Order, he never mentioned anything about fighting against a creature. It was the opposite. Even Gallagher told him the function of the Order was to be the nexus between humans and all the creatures and beings of the kingdom. Something didn't crack. What? What is it, Bennett? What did you think the function of the Order was? That's why we're trained as kids, in all combat disciplines. The most outstanding. Even are trained specifically to fight against only certain creatures. What did you imagine the Order did? Saving creatures and giving them back to their natural habitat? Haha. Haha. No, of course not. Bennett was really surprised about what he was hearing, although he tried to hide his surprise. Something about Bennett caught Allard's attention. It was that Bennett had no idea what the Order really did. So as you can see, it's really weird that someone of your age gets inside the Order. They always tend to be much younger. Yes, it's like Brayden says. It was a long time since the Order didn't recruit someone by its own. Yes, and the strangest is that he is the son of the High Priestess. Yes, it's true. How is it that you're the son of the High Priestess, and we never saw you around here? We didn't even know she had a son. Bennett didn't feel like telling the whole story. It wasn't the time. And they seemed to have esteem for his mother, so for the moment he preferred not to say anything. It's a long story. I promise I'll tell you someday. Come on, tell us. We want to know. Come on, guys. Leave him alone. He had a long day, and for sure he wants to rest. Okay, but you tell us tomorrow. We want to know everything. Yes, I promise. I'll tell you tomorrow. Well, guys, get some sleep. Tomorrow we have to wake up early. Till tomorrow, guys. Get some rest. Okay. Bennett laid down. He was tired. It had been a long day. He really couldn't sleep. He had many things spinning in his head. After a while, he was still awake, tossing and turning in bed, so he decided to get up and go for a walk. And thought of... I mean... I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. So he got dressed and went straight to the Great Hall to talk with his mother. It wasn't that late yet. Bennett walked into the Great Hall. It was imposing. Hi, Mom. I didn't know if you were still awake. Hi, son. Yes, I was finishing some things. How are you? Did you meet your roommates? Yes, they seem very nice companions. That's a gigantic book. Yes, they're good kids. I'm glad that you're comfortable. You'll see with the time. You'll see with the time. Yeah, it is. What? No, it should just be, you'll see with time. You will adapt to living here. Mom, can we talk? Yes, sure. I knew that at some point we were going to have to talk about it. Yes, it's something that I really need to know. And without turning, Bennett asked her, Why did you leave us? I really didn't leave you. Bennett was about to lose his mind with that answer, but he decided to calm down and listen to what his mother had to say. Explain yourself. Surely you know that when your father met me, I already belonged to the Order. Yes, I knew that. I didn't. Well, shortly after having you, your grandfather, who in that moment was the Order leader, passed away. Bennett was shocked. He had never heard about his grandfather, and even less that he was the Order leader. Audrey noticed by Bennett's face that he was completely shocked. Surely you won't remember, but when you were little, I talked to you a lot about your grandfather and all of his achievements. No, I really don't remember. Well, when he passed away, the Order had an inner leader that wasn't really prepared for the job and began to slowly destroy the Order from the inside. Surely not on purpose, but in a short time, the Order lost many soldiers and some relationships with some centaurs and orc tribes who had always been great allies. So a year passed after your grandfather's death. Several soldiers watching the Order crumble decided to correct the problem. So they were looking for me, told me about the situation, and offered to give me the position that I resigned from, but it was mine by blood rights. How did you resign? Yes, when we fell in love with your father and decided to live our lives together. Your grandfather didn't take it any good. What do you mean when we fell in love with your father? He threatened your father with death, and I never talked to him again. So we left a lost village at the ends of the kingdom, and we started a life together from scratch. Nemerion was a lost kingdom? Wow, I didn't know anything about that. Bennett was beginning to understand the tough decision his mother had to make throughout her life. She really hadn't had things easy. Yes, it was difficult. It was difficult times to your father and me, but with the months passing by, you were getting used to life in Nemerion, making friends, and little by little we made part of the village. And the year after you arrived, our lives changed completely. Your father and I were so happy. Remember, hope we're not remembering anything gross, Mom. Oh, are they doing something right now? Usher looks like he is. Oh, my love. I love you so much. Alright, so, I just saved us all the torture. Saved us all the torture. Cut that right out. You won't see that. Bennett could see by the way... I'm sorry. Bennett could see by the way his mother remembered those times that she would give anything to get back time. She had really been happy in that time together with Usher. the love of her life. Until they came from the Order looking for me. I mean, oops. That should have been Audrey's voice. And I swear, son, it was a very difficult decision to me. I spent weeks without sleeping, trying to decide what to do. After all, the Order was my family legacy. I think you understand me. I'm sure that when you decided to come here, you thought through the same. It wouldn't have been an easy decision at all. I mean, I didn't know any of this before I came here, so I made that decision blind. So no. Yes, it really was. I hope at least you understand me a little. It really was something I had to do. Yes, I partly understand you. But why did you leave in that way, in the middle of the night, without saying goodbye? I couldn't say goodbye, son. I really didn't have the courage to look at both of you in the eyes and say goodbye. So I took the most coward decision and left in the middle of the night. Okay, well that's sort of stupid, but fine. It's okay, Mom. Don't cry. I understand. Oh, they're hugging right now. Okay. I see. Well, Bennett did have the courage to talk to his father and say he was leaving. He hadn't gotten the best results either. After that hug, they both needed each other so much. They kept talking about lost oxen. I feel like that's what we talk about with everyone else too. Back in Demirion, we would talk with all the guys we slept with. After we slept with them, we'd talk about lost ox. It would be like, you talked about them with lost oxen, then you went on your way. It's like, what is lost oxen, and why are we so interested in the lost oxen? I don't know. Mom, I want to ask you something. Why do you look almost the same as when I was a kid? You haven't aged almost nothing. Oof. That's a long story. I'll tell you some other time. It's late now. I have to wake up early for tomorrow. And you too. Yes, you're right. We'll keep talking tomorrow. I love you, son. Me too, Mom. Completely platonically. Or completely familially. Bennett was really happy, and he understood many of the decisions his mother had to take. Okay. Bennett got back to his room, and barely he lay down in his bed, he fell asleep. He was really tired. To be continue. Aw, was that the end of that too? I guess, I'm not sure if, I mean, since I downloaded this, it's been like a month or two. I feel like since I downloaded this second season. So there might be a little bit more of this, I'm not sure, but either way, even if there isn't, we will discover what more there is in the next video, because at the very least, I have to go back and see some scenes, because I missed a lot of scenes back in Season 1 of this game. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.